in every Monday. Conversation taking place. All of it's real, some of it's funny. Kick your feet up if you like, at least your internet connected. Twist a blunt, pour a drink simultaneously, a separate perspective with respect. Being reflective with some fears. Couple hours out of your day, fire in the hole and cheers. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and talk your shit, but make it funky, cause we all gon' sniff. Signing in, KingColeman and them Gizzle. Come on and kick it for a little. Ain't no hating, we debating over topics big and little. If you're ready, let's get it. Let the greatness resume. Welcome to the conversation room. Tap in and tap share.
Yo, 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 yo. What's the word, beautiful people? What's the word, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Y'all already know what it is, man. This is the Conversation Room podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm one of your two hosts, Mr. KingColeman.
And I'm your boy, Gizzle, a.k.a. God's homie. Thanks for tapping in with us. Thanks for tapping them likes, tapping them shares, letting us know you care. You could have been anywhere this Sunday, but you're right here, and we highly appreciate it. Thanks for letting us know you care.
Definitely appreciate it. Facts. So y'all know how it go, man. As you walk into the building, man, we appreciate y'all for hitting a like on the stream. As you walk into the building, we appreciate y'all for hitting the share button and all of that. And y'all know the first 5 to 10 minutes, we give people time to get in, as well as time for us and y'all to hit the share button, to share this bitch up to wherever you want to share it to. And that way, nobody is being distracted when we get into the show. So we give everybody enough time to do that before we get started.
Right. So go ahead, get your mom in here, your grandma, your grandpa, your kid. No, not your kids. Don't let your kids watch this. We be on some other shit. You know what? Yeah, let your kids watch. We be teaching they little asses too. So, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and share this thing up out the water.
I don't recommend y'all let y'all kids watch. I know my co-host said something differently and shit, but we fuck around and give your kids nightmares.
Man, look. I bet you somebody kids will be straightened all the way out by the time the end of the show comes.
You say somebody kids been and got their shit together?
Hell yeah, we develop strong, charismatic men around here. What's up, y'all?
I won't run from that. I won't run from that at all. Flip, what's the word, man? Flip in the building. Flip talking about fuck them kids, man.
Flip say fuck the kids.
The kids? Not the children. What up, though, Flip? Long time no talk to, cuzzo. What's been going on with you, man? How everything going? Happy belated Father's Day to you, man. I hope everything going good and well for you.
Yes, indeed.
Good and well.
Man, been a while, brother. I'm glad you're back in the building with us.
Yes, sir, skis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, let's go, y'all. Let's get these motherfucking shares going.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Hey,
we're going to get it going in a minute.
Huh?
Say what? You was talking to me?
Oh, yeah, no. I was about to ask how everything been since the last 24 hours that we was on here.
Shit, man. Regular shit. Went to work. You know what I'm saying? Had to work today. Went to work in the morning. Did some overtime. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Only thing that's different from how my Saturdays and Sundays usually go. I just went to work today. Got me a little overtime hours. I actually went to the movies for work and went and saw the In and Out movie. You know what we were talking about yesterday. Actually went and saw it today. So
right. How
that was pretty decent. I actually liked it, man. You know, anxiety had me feeling anxiety in the movie for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was feeling when they came about. Because it's like, damn, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You making me feel all these kind of ways. What up, though, Marco? Thank you for tapping in, my brother. You know what it is, man. While you in here, please hit the share button for your guys one time for the one time. Hit like on the stream. And if you really fuck with us, you would tag a friend in the comments right now and tell them to come tap in and tap share.
Yeah, you'll do that too. And I believe you will. I believe you're going to because you're a cool individual. So I believe you're going to do that. But yeah, man, look, hey, but didn't I tell you that movie was deep though? Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that movie pretty cool though. Pretty cool.
See? And then, like I say, like it helped me understand because, like, I have a teenage daughter now. You know what I'm saying? 15-year-old daughter, and like watching her grow up and listening to her stories and like. And then watching that, it shows me like, oh yeah, okay, like a lot of the way that she maneuvers and do things, it ain't necessarily because it's like pretty much like
Bree, what up?
like pretty much she trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like she trying to fit in. She trying to find her place and create her own lane in a new environment and shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? She got to figure out how to do that thing correctly and shit. And sometimes her emotions, you know what I'm saying, them hormones and shit come in. The new, what was it? Not puberty.
Yeah, puberty. Yeah.
Shit come fuck up. The little girl that you think you knew and shit. Puberty come and fuck up the whole thing, man. Fucking puberty. Fuck puberty, B. Shit.
Fuck puberty, son.
Fuck puberty. Look, man. Puberty had
like a motherfucker.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Eddie,
Puberty
what's the word?
Right. Bree, what up, girl? Eddie, what up? Juan, Marco, Juan. Hey, but look, no, puberty had a nigga crying at Walmart. I don't give a fuck. My first time having to go buy them little pads and shit for my daughter, man, I was crying like a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Right in front of the motherfucking tampon, I was crying. Cause I ain't know which ones to get. I ain't know how many supposed to be in a pack. They mom wasn't helping me at all. I'm like, okay, fuck the world right now. And shit.
We got about 2 more minutes, good people, and we about to get this show on the roll in about 2 more minutes. So again, if y'all in the live right now and y'all haven't done these 2 things, hit the like, a heart, a laugh, any reaction to be cool. And share this bitch up, man. Share this bitch up. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie, we definitely
going to talk about that. He say, let's talk about this Kendrick and Drake shit. We done touched on that a few times in the last couple episodes and shit. So we don't got no problem with tapping back in a little bit.
It's funny to me. I thought it was over with until a couple of days ago. And I seen the concert footage. Yeah, shit. Man. Hey, Drake. Fuck Drake, man. You know what Drake is? I was thinking about this shit earlier today. You want to know who Drake is to me?
What up?
Kim Kardashian.
Damn.
Right? Hear me out.
Drake, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, because realistically, like, okay, somebody else writes his raps. He can't really sing. I don't know why everybody had him singing and shit on their hooks and tracks and shit. Because he can't really sing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, realistically, besides his little acting shit, he don't have no talent. You know what I'm saying? He really don't have any talent. Somebody else writing the raps. And his singing is really trash for motherfuckers. Only reason, he was the pretty motherfucker from another land. He was the little white boy from Canada hanging out with a bunch of niggas. And he already had his pop his little pop fans from the show Degrassi and shit. So that's the only reason Drake is Drake, if you really think about it. Know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I wouldn't quite say that because I ain't know shit about Drake until Drake became the entertainer Drake. I've never watched Degrassi's, never even knew who he was or about like, before that. So I wouldn't quite say that because for myself, like I know I'm just an anomaly in a bigger picture, but I didn't know who the fuck Drake was until he started rapping and singing.
Okay, so now tell me this, right? So now, with that being said, when he came in rapping and singing, how did you feel about his singing ability?
I was more of a fan of him rapping than him singing.
Okay, so now with his rapping ability, right? Being that somebody else writes his raps, right? So now you got.
I'm the wrong person to ask about that because
no.
I think every rapper in the game has either rapped a song that somebody else wrote or had somebody writing. I don't think there is not one rapper that rap. I don't know for sure. This is just my own opinion. I don't think there is one rapper that out of their entire catalog, they not writing some shit somebody else wrote. I just don't feel like that is the case. So by me feeling that is the case, I can't say I'm about to sit here and knock a motherfucker. Now, if you got a rapper and all of his work, everything that he's done came from somebody else, and I got a problem with that. But if you got 1,000, 2,000 songs, 500 of them came, like that ain't gonna really matter because and then plus like I've been as like with everybody else, I know we all follow singing. For as long as I've been knowing for sure, I knew that other singers sing other songs that other people have wrote. Cause I know Brian McKnight has wrote a bunch of hit songs that some of our favorite singers are singing, and we be all for that shit. Like, oh my God, that is a super hot song. That's this and that's that. And we don't really care much or really bring up the conversation about that. Wait a minute, this song said it was wrote by somebody else. Like I heard Chris Brown say one time, he was like, yeah, that motherfucker probably can write the song, but he can't sing it like me. So at the end of the day, when I think about people writing songs and people rapping songs, yeah, when you a rapper, depending on what you rapping about, if you rapping about a lot of gangs, I'm in the hood, I'm in the trap, I would love that to be your shit. This is me. I would love that to come from your genuine experience and not somebody else's. If that's the type of rapping you're going to be doing. But if you're just making entertainment and making good songs and you're not, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if a motherfucker, if you got a song that's about rolling like the T.I. song, rolling on 24s and shit. You got a song that's related about big cars on big trucks and big wheels and shit like that. I don't think I would really give a fuck if it's somebody else wrote that shit. You know, I don't think I would care. But if you out there writing about how you was on the block and you pushing this pack and how you doing this slide and drilling this,
like how Drake,
since that's what you portraying, I would hope that that's your life that you putting out there and not what somebody else wrote. So again, like for me, I just feel like it depends. I'm not so down on it. Like, oh, if I find out, it's over with. But if I find out you fabricating life through somebody else's life because they writing it down, I'm gonna look at you differently. But if it's just a regular rap song that's about fucking cars or women or something like that, or in love, I don't really give a fuck where it came from because that don't necessarily got to make it a real thing. But when you start talking about personal shit, that got to be your words. You can't borrow nobody else's life and then put it out there like that.
Well, Drake is a person who has portrayed being a blood. He has portrayed being moving packs. You know what I'm saying? Moving drugs and shit. He's portrayed these type of images of gang or drug related type imagery, but yet have absolutely no ties or no past history to that lifestyle. So with that being said, where do you put him?
Drake ain't for me. This beef ain't changed the way I view Drake.
No. I'm not talking about this beef. I'm talking about period. I ain't talking about.
No, I'm just talking about period. No, I'm talking about
going off what you just said, right? that you would
going
expect.
off what I just said, I don't know. Because I don't know. I can't go and point out exactly the lyrics that he's saying. Look, hold on. And I don't know what this nigga did, bro. I only could tell about what this nigga did through what has been on TV. I don't know how this nigga has lived his life. I don't know if he had a hot summer to where he was selling some packs. I don't fucking know. He might not have been a big drug dealer, but that don't mean he never had a moment in time where he sold some rocks. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you I'm not a weed dealer, but I've got off a couple packs before. You know what I'm saying? So to rap about something that you did, like I say, it depends on how you doing it. If you're trying to portray yourself in all of your music all the time as this, knowing that it's coming from somebody else, all of it, then it's like, oh, that's his life. That ain't yours. But if a few songs every now and then you mention the fact that you was on the block, like Lil Wayne rapped about getting shot for a long time, and everybody was like, damn, this nigga got shot, then come to find out this nigga shot himself. But it's like, so it's like you can rap about shit that happened to you. It don't gotta be like what we think it is. Everybody thought Lil Wayne got shot by a motherfucker until they found out that he shot himself. So you can rap about shit that happened in your life. It's up to us how we gonna paint that picture, because we hearing the words and then we paint the picture. So that's why I'm like, you rap about all this gangster shit all the time if that's what you're doing when somebody else is writing your raps. So we painting a picture of you when we hear your music that all alone, that's not you. That's somebody else. But if you rapping about a time in your life where you experienced or did some shit, now I feel like that's you. I can believe in that shit because it seemed like you wrote this, but that's my thing. I don't care if you got some people that help you do your job. Singers help. Sometimes you got 2 directors on a movie. You got everything be having two of some shit. So it's like, if I don't give a fuck if you got somebody helping you do your music, but if you're gonna portray a lifestyle because somebody else is writing this lifestyle, that's the part I got a problem with. Portraying a specific lifestyle because you rapping somebody else's lifestyle.
All right, now first off, let me say, what up, Drake? What up, boy?
Drake, what up, though?
Now look, let me say this, right? Is that I would have preferred for you to say, I don't know enough about his life before I judge him like that, and just left it at that, rather than going into all of what you just said, right? Because that long ass spiel about all that you just said, look, here's the facts. Born and raised in Canada, where the crime rate is damn near 0. Born to mixed parents, wealthy parents, okay? They wasn't in poverty, no type of poverty at all throughout his life. As a teenager, he got into a show called Degrassi. He was on Degrassi for a few years. That's where he got his little name from. Went from there to Young Money. Okay? Throughout that time, there has never been no poverty. There had never been no drug dealing. There ain't never been no gang memberships. The nigga was mad at it. There's a video where the nigga was upset because his mom didn't bring him a goddamn tuna sandwich from the goddamn deli. The nigga is nowhere close to a thug. Nowhere. At all. Nowhere.
I agree, but if you get a percentage of his music, how much of Drake hip hop music do you consider that if you was categorizing every song or every album, how much of his music would you say is gangster rap or pop rap? Now, again, that don't mean a track or 2 or a couple albums he threw some gangster shit in, but the totality of his artistry is not gangster rap. So if you got 100% of work, you can be like 15% of the time out of 5,000 songs, he sounded gangster, said gangster shit, portrayed as doing some gangster shit. But the other 80% of his music is pop shit. Let me do my cell phone. Like, he might got some gangster bars in some of his songs, saying some gangster shit, but none of his songs is that you can throw. Like, I don't know all Drake songs, but I just wonder how many of his songs that you can grab and be like, that going to gangster music pile. That going to gangster, not, oh, he tried to say some gangster shit in that song. Is the song classified as gangster music, pop, hip hop? Like, where would you put Drake's music? And I think, not saying none of them, but I think a very, very short list of songs gonna make the gangster rap side. So again, you can say what you want to say in these songs, but if you got a catalog of songs and you all portraying something that you're not in all of your songs, then that's wrong. But if you got some songs and you rapping about pimping hoes, and you probably ain't never pimped a bitch in your life, but why you can't rap about pimping? We seen pimping all our life. You can rap about it. But you just don't portray something as you are it. That's what I'm saying.
So basically what you saying is it's okay to go bite off a culture. It's okay to bite an image to boost your little shit. You could go bite some shit.
I wouldn't say it's biting the image. You a rapper, so you talk just like me.
But just like you said, hold on. But you just said he's a pop artist or whatever. He's not a gangster rapper. So if you're not a gangster rapper, don't do no gangster rapping. Leave that shit for the gangster rapping.
That ain't fair though. That's just like
how's that not fair?
Like, how? Because that's just like, all right, for example, that's just like, look, even though you might not like it or agree with it, that's just like telling Beyonce, you are an R&B singer, you can't go do country. If you can sing that country shit, go sing it. You're not portraying it because you have a talent of doing such. I know how to draw very well. Hold on, I know how to draw very well, but I would never go out there and show motherfuckers and act like I'm an artist. This is just a talent I know how. So just because I know how to do it and I wouldn't necessarily call myself an artist, y'all gonna tell me I can't draw no more? Like, I like to draw. So all because I'm not, that's not a career of mine. I'm not looking forward to getting money from it and being all world famous. It's something I like to do. So just like with Beyonce going over to sing country, everybody knows Beyonce is an R&B soul singing ass girl. Country is not for us, but she can sound good doing it. So why the fuck not? Go get some of that country money. I ain't gonna look at you and be like, damn, Beyonce made a country album. Oh, she thinks she country now. I'm not gonna think that at all. I'm gonna be like, how? Beyonce made a country album on their ass.
Drake,
go get those coins. I'm not gonna just think that, oh, you trying to portray something. Now I'm like, no, you going in this lane and grabbing this bag, and you might go in this lane and grab this bag, and you might go like Lil Wayne went from this rapper to a fucking skater. To all of this shit, he changing with the evolution of whatever going on around us because he's getting that bag and everywhere. I'm not looking at Wayne like, oh, you just a skater now. You don't do this. That's just something that you good at now. You good at skating, so you that's part of you. You're not leaving yourself to be a skater. You just adding skating to yourself. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But then when you are acting as such all of the time, then that's when you are portraying something because you're trying to be something that you're not all of the time. Now you portraying. But if I just do something and I just added it to my repertoire, like if Michael Jordan was famous for the fadeaway. Just because I put the fadeaway in my game, that don't mean I'm trying to be Mike. I'm just adding that to the game that I already got. Curry shoot long ass threes because I shoot long ass threes. I don't want to be Curry. I'm adding that to what I already am. I can do everything that I can do, and I can shoot like Curry. I can do everything I can do and got to fade away like MJ. I'm not portraying these guys. I'm just adding that to what I already got. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. If all you doing is not being yourself and being something else, then you portraying something. If you do something and you go back to your normal self, that's a talent you got. And you using it to get money off of it. But like I say, I got a problem with a motherfucker that don't live the life and all they do is rap about a life that they ain't living. So every time we hear a song, we got to think how gangster you are when you really ain't gangster.
Like a nigga who didn't win
as much pop songs
like this motherfucker just went and made himself look just like Suge Knight. Know what I'm saying? Cornrows and shit. Suge Knight with cornrows. That's how cornrows, stay with the red bandana, dicky shit. Know what I'm saying? The motherfucker is trying to portray being the blood. There's no way around that. He's trying to portray being the blood.
I can't call it, man. I don't know what he is.
Look, just say you're biased, Okay, just
I'm
so
not
you
biased because I'm not biased. I'm just not.
because you're not because you're not taking the facts and putting them to reality.
Bro,
The
I
nigga is
can't
biting
I
people's
can't say none
styles.
of this stuff is
He's
facts.
biting.
I
He's
can't say
biting
none of
people's
this stuff
styles.
is facts.
He's
though.
biting people. Hold on. He's biting people's styles. That's not what they do in the rap game. You sitting there talking about the NBA and shit, and if I could shoot a 3-pointer, you can't compare basketball to rapping. Okay, rapping and music is supposed to be the imitation of life. You're supposed to be fucking paint a picture of life and reality. Okay, so now if you sitting here supposed to be making music, okay, but now you sitting here, I'm Loverboy Drake. I'm all about love and women and about partying. But then next thing you know, you want to become a goddamn gangster. That's bullshit.
But how are you going?
Don't use the gangster life as a way to eat off of. Motherfuckers done died over this shit. Motherfuckers done died over this shit. So how you gonna take something that motherfuckers done died over and try to use it as an image to boost your image? That's stupid. That's ridiculous. Okay. And just because you're doing it for 2 or 3 songs doesn't make it okay. You know what I'm saying? This is something that people take serious. Gang banging ain't no motherfucking joke. It ain't something that motherfuckers just jump into overnight. Motherfuckers that risk their lives for this shit.
You ain't gotta tell this shit to me. I ain't no game banger, but tell it to the niggas that's game banging, that's allowing these niggas.
I'm telling it to the nigga that's sitting here. I'm telling it to the nigga that's sitting here saying that it's okay for a motherfucker to go and portray that imagery for 2 or 3 songs.
I never said it was okay.
You did.
Now, what time did I say it was okay?
You just said that you don't see a problem. You just said that you don't see a problem with him if he got 500 songs on some pop shit and then 2 or 3 songs he talking about some gangster shit. You don't see a problem with it. You literally just said that.
And I also said I don't see that as portraying nobody or nothing. I see that as you putting that in your rap. If 70, 90, 80% of the time you yourself, and the 1, 2, or 3 times you say something that's out of your character, I'm not gonna look at you and be like, no, that's you now. That's you now. That's you now. I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you do something out of your character a few times, so now that's you. Now you just that.
No,
like,
it's not about
if you want to add something to your song,
it's about his not being him. It's about
that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. If you are on there and you talking about, I'ma do this, I'ma do that, I'm with this, I can't say what you ain't gonna do. But if you on the song talking about, yeah, I'm a blood, I'm from the coast, I grabbed the nigga, I did this, now you talking about something that you did. That gotta be real. I don't know what you would do. So if you talking gangster, like I'll slap the shit out of a nigga, I'll pull my tool. Who the fuck? All because you ain't. I wish a motherfucker would try to press me and tell me I ain't gonna up the burner if I feel threatened, because I ain't never up the burner on a nigga before. So it's like, just because I ain't got that shit in my past and I'm telling you about it, that don't mean I won't do it. Look. But if I'm telling you, oh yeah, when I was on the block when I was 17 and I was doing this, now I'm talking about some gangster shit that I lived. That's what you can't be fabricating. You can't be talking about that life. But if you are a rapper or somebody that get on there and say, yeah, I smoke a nigga, I can't say what you would or wouldn't do. I can't question that. So no, I'm not just about to jump on one side and be like, oh yeah, he said he'd do this, that means he a real gangster. And I'm not gonna say, since he said he'd do this, but he ain't never did it before, he ain't a gangster. I'm not gonna say that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I got a problem with you rapping about some things, talking about how you are, and you ain't did none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That'll be my problem with
it. All right, man. Look, hey. All right.
That'll be my problem with it, bro. You can't. I don't use my feelings and be like, yeah, this is how I feel about it. So it's the all be all. That's how it's gonna be. I'm rationalized. Just as well as I strongly feel about this, that don't mean I'm 100% right. Because I don't know shit about Drake. I only know what the media and everybody else and himself has told me. So I'm not going to sit here and say what this man is or what he ain't, what he will or what he won't. I'm not going to do that and then stand on it like I got this shit as facts, because I don't. I only know what I've been told. I only know what other people have told me about him or whatever. I don't fucking know. So I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, this nigga Drake ain't gangster enough. He ain't. How do I know he didn't go to the Bloods and get affiliated? I don't fucking know. Seems like rappers do that a lot. And apparently the Bloods and the gang members ain't got no problem with it. I don't fucking know what this nigga did. I don't know what he did. That's all I'm saying. So
once again, you admit about something that you don't know enough about him and leaving it at that, because all this shit that you saying here, all you're doing is contradicting yourself to me.
Hey, people in the audience, am I contradicting myself or what? I don't think I'm contradicting myself.
All you're doing is contradicting yourself to me at this point.
I think I've been on the straight same page, same path.
No.
Because
one moment it's okay. One moment it's oh, if the nigga ain't lived that life at all, but saying that he did it a few times, then that's not okay.
No, I didn't say it like that at all. I didn't say it like that at all.
But yet, 500. If he got 5,000 songs, but yet 2 or 3 of them, he talking about some gangster shit. That's okay. That's cool. But then, like, come on.
No, you can rap about gangster shit without saying that you the gangster that's in the shit. Like, you can have gangster rap and not be saying I'm the gangster. I'm gonna be doing the gangster shit, but you can rap gangster.
But he's the one that said that he's the gangster. He the one that said that he has all these gang affiliations. He the one that said that he'll do this and doing that and all this extra shit.
But that's what I'm saying. If he's talking about what he will do, but if he's talking about what he will do, that's something that can happen 5 years from now. That's not what he's not talking about what he grew up from, where he was raised or how he was raised, saying what I would do. Swear, I come from a 2-family home. I was raised great. But to think that I wouldn't harm a motherfucker if I had to was crazy. And I know everybody that know me know that I ain't no gangster shit. But to think that I wouldn't harm a motherfucker, it's crazy. So again, like I said, if a motherfucker talking about what he would do, I'm not about to sit here and say a motherfucker ain't gangster because he ain't got no background of doing it. If he's talking about what he would do or how he would act. Now, like I say, I would have a problem with it if you're talking about something that you did, like, yeah, I did this. So now that you mean that that's something that happened before. That got to be real. When you rapping like that, that part got to be real. I don't want you to be talking about what you did and it come from a ghostwriter. Now, you can talk about what you're going to do. I don't got a problem with that. But if you're going to talk about what you did,
you
can't have a ghostwriter talking about what you did.
Obviously you don't know enough about the cat to hold this conversation. So I don't even want to hold this conversation no more, because obviously you don't listen to this nigga music like that. Okay, obviously you don't, because this nigga that made more than enough songs talking about how he used to do this and how he used to do that. And
I still never said he don't say that. I said I would have a problem. Cornelius, would have a problem if the song that you saying I did, if that was a ghost writing song, I got a problem with that. I don't know how you thinking. I ain't never said this. I've been saying that's a problem.
But that's what I'm saying. It's been proven that his shit's been ghost writing. It's been proven that the nigga got a ghost writer. So what is you talking about?
And again, like I said, I never said
the nigga didn't change his whole
he
changed his whole image from looking like Pretty Boy Drake to looking like a blood from Compton. You could Google it right now. You can see the photos right now of the nigga today. Tats in his face, all the extra shit. Either you in denial or you don't fucking know enough about the conversation to hold the shit. But
I'm not in denial. I'm just that I'm not like you, bro. I'm not about to just. You got your strong opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it, bro. That's fine. But you're not about to make me feel some kind of way or make my knowledge less because I got a different viewpoint on the shit.
But you contradicting your own fucking self is what I'm saying.
Bro, it's fine. I'm not contradicting myself because everything I said, I still stay true. Like I say, if the audience think I'm contradicting myself, tell me because they've been listening to this shit the whole way through. If I've been contradicting myself, please tell me, or otherwise, my co-host
obviously you have because Drake put up 5 or more songs where Drake was talking about what he used to do as far as gang shit, as far as gang related shit, and being gangster and shit. So obviously. Somebody feel that you need.
But how was that contradicting myself when I said I didn't say he didn't have any? I said the majority of his songs, if majority of his songs are not going to be on the gangster side. If he got 5,000 songs, majority of his songs going to be on the pop side. And I said a small list of few would be on the gangster side. I never said none of his songs was not going to be on the gangster side. I never said that. So the fact that you saying that somebody did
you not say if he sit and rap about some shit that he say he done but didn't actually do, you have a problem with that, right or wrong?
And then I also said I can't prove none of this shit that he's saying he did or did, but I don't know. I'm not in the position to say what he's saying is. That's all I'm saying. Now, if I can come back and I can prove that, he said this, and I can prove that that's a lie, then I'm gonna stand on it. But I'm not about to just automatically say he lying because I look at Drake and think that Drake is soft or he not this. I don't fucking know. So, like I said, if you
just say you don't know, just say you don't know enough about it and move on. Just say you don't know enough about it.
You don't know much about him. You only know about what you saw. You don't know those gaps between everything you saying that he did in his timetable. What about the gaps in between all of that? You can't really say. You only know about the timetable to when he was in front of the camera or in front of a mic. You don't know in between those gaps. So how are you speaking for?
Yes, I can. He ain't did no gangster shit. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I mean, that's fine though.
For a fact, I could say for a fact he ain't did no gangster shit.
I mean, that's cool. I don't know. I'm not going for a fact shit. I'm not gonna sit here and say for a fact about nothing that I'm saying. Everything I'm saying is my opinion. I can't go tell you a site to go search it and get the proof that I ain't lying. I don't got no references. So I don't want nobody to believe that what I'm saying is facts and I got all the answers. I don't. I'm just going on my own opinion.
And look,
about how I judge shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Okay?
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay, for a fact, Drake ain't did no gangster shit.
I know twice, but they only pick on the ones that they don't like the most.
Hold on.
A lot of rappers and singers have been accused of ghostwriting and got ghostwriters.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But
there goes. That's a horrible example. That's a horrible example because it's a known fact and been proven that Eazy-E was really from the motherfucking streets. Eazy-E really got his money up out the goddamn streets. Even though Ice Cube wrote his raps, that's because the nigga couldn't write raps, but the nigga was really about that gang life. He really did that shit.
But he still got a ghostwriter. So you saying you can have a ghostwriter as long as they writing about real shit?
If you have a ghostwriter, okay. First off, let's do this, right? Let's break it down. First off, Eazy-E was never a rapper. First off, Eazy-E was just a manager, okay, and who got into rapping, who Ice Cube and all of them convinced him to start rapping this shit and wrote some rhymes for him to get into the shit. But he was never a fucking rapper, okay? He was a manager. Now, second off after that, okay, if you, in Eazy-E case, right, if you was actually living that life, but you don't know how to articulate and write this shit down in an artistic manner, But your homeboy who's part of your group does. Okay, go ahead and write that shit down for him because he was actually doing this shit. But now, if you just had Square Bear Joe come out of nowhere, come from fucking Canada with no gang affiliation, and Ice Cube sitting there writing a bunch of gang shit for him, guess what? Now we got a problem, Houston. Now there's a fucking problem. If you ain't never really lived that life, but you got a motherfucker writing that shit for you as if you did, problem. But if you was really doing that shit, but you just don't know how to put this shit in rhyme, okay, cool, understandable.
And that is your critique on ghostwriting and all that shit. That's yours. Maybe everybody ain't agree with that. Maybe some people gonna be like, no ghostwriters, period. Motherfucker, if you can't write a song, don't rap. Maybe some people don't want ghostwriters involved at all. But that's your opinion, though. And you can have that. That's your critique on what you feel like a rapper is cool. And I got mine. And how I break down what ghostwriter. You saying that a motherfucker can use a ghostwriter as long as they writing about some shit you can relate to. You saying a ghostwriter is fine. I'm saying a ghostwriter, I don't care about a motherfucker having a ghostwriter as long as you not rapping about shit they writing, you not rapping about fake shit from what your ghostwriter rapping. So we both got what we allow as far as ghostwriting comes.
It's the exact same shit. You just said that you don't want a motherfucker ghostwriting person fake stories. And I just said that I don't want a motherfucker ghostwriting somebody.
You can rap, because look, you can write the story to where you writing about gangster shit, but you not saying I'm gangster or I'm gonna do the gangster shit. It's a way to be in gangster rap without being the gangster in the rap. When you talking about the shit, you can talk about gangster shit that happens in the world without saying what you've done and and how you tote pistols and how you got the bricks and how you doing. It's gangster rap out there without that type of pronouns and verbs.
Hey, look, Flip. I'm trying to get to y'all comments, but the homie don't breathe. All right.
Now you get to the comments. Go ahead, shit.
The nigga don't breathe, man. All right, so damn, nigga, we got a whole lot. That nigga, man, look. No, hold on. So we're gonna take that down. All right, so
that's this shit acting crazy. Where did the other thing get?
All right, so starting somewhere towards the top. You know what? We ain't even gonna. All right, so Drake was like he's better than Kendrick, period. But he ain't say good, but he was like Drake better. But then he like nigga was on Degrassi when we started talking about his history and how tough he is and shit. And then he say Drake make music, some shit me and my missus both can bump. Then he got club bangers. Plus he the gangster for soft niggas. Y'all leave my boy alone. And then when he started mentioning songs about where he's trying to portray being a gangster, 0 to 100, elevate enemies. And then Eddie said that Drake is trying to be somebody he's not. And then Drake continued on with his list, back to back, mob ties. And then he say Drake made it okay for us real niggas to sing. And then he say Drake gangster too, but then he laughed about it. And then he say he does it all. Then he say Drake, he is portraying like a motherfucker. Right, portraying like a motherfucker. Then he laughed. And then he say, that's why my nigga sing now. And then Flip say it's all entertainment.
Beer was showing.
And then Dre said Ice Cube did it. What Ice Cube do? Let me know what Ice Cube do.
Nah, we ain't responding to none of this shit. We reading these and we moving on.
Nah, fuck that. I want to know what Ice Cube did.
Nah, we reading
these. And then Flip say preaching now. He said one of us is preaching, but then he's okay. I guess he said that I'm preaching, but you right. And then he say Eazy-E didn't use writing shit. 0 to 100 other rappers. I mean, no, he said Eazy-E didn't use to write shit and 100 other rappers and singers. And then Dre say Pac did it. And then he said, okay. Then he said, what about us over here? Right. My bad, man. You know, we're getting to y'all, man.
He say, welcome to death row.
Right. Yeah. That's
damn, why does shit keep going to this when I click that? What is wrong? That's blow, though. There we go. All right. All right, let's move on, man. It's something a little more light, though. And I'm sure we all familiar with these two shows. And M. Gizzle said he had something that he wanted to add to this, though. So that's why I'm actually going to throw it up there first. Because I'm curious about what he about to say. But look, so these two motherfuckers, man, y'all know them. Y'all know who it is, man. We got motherfucking Martin and Pam. And then we got Al Bundy and what the fuck was her name, bro? Was it Mildred? Marjorie?
Like that's not Marge. That's the neighbor. She ain't even
yeah, that's the neighbor's wife.
Yeah, she ain't even supposed to be there for some. Oh well, hold on.
No.
Who hated each other the most? Who hated each other the most?
Yes, that's the question.
Right,
the question is, out of these two group sets of people, who hated each other the most? Like
definitely Marge
at each other next?
Marge now, definitely. They hated each other. See,
yeah, I would go that way too.
Pam and Martin.
That was hazy.
They talk shit to each other, but it wasn't.
But it was real love there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But them two upstairs.
I think the other two really hated each other.
But now I will say this, and this is what I wanted to say earlier, is that hold on, did we do Fire in the Hole?
Yeah, I said that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
You was too busy cussing me out.
But you ain't do the if you got it, pull it, and all that.
Because you was too busy cussing me out.
Well, stop being stupid.
It's all good by that motherfucker up. I was going slow waiting on you because I ain't never see you get there.
But what I wanted to say about this, right, is like, you know how motherfuckers be sitting there trying to like, they'll hold Martin and Gina to like black love, like that's gold right there. That's Martin and Gina, that's the couple. But if you really think about it, them two motherfuckers, really Martin should have been that nigga on the outskirts with no friends, no bride. Cause that nigga was a complete ass.
Let me take this.
Look,
why you say that?
Martin was a complete asshole. Asshole.
Talk to us then, man. Talk to us. Why you feel that way, M? Break it down to us, man.
Nigga, first off, let's go to the lightest. The nigga kicked his girlfriend out the car in the cold, in the winter. Okay. That right there was, nigga, how you do that? He done kicked her out of the house many a times, right? He done kicked all of their asses out the house many a times. He talked bad to Cole every chance he got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cole was stupid. But damn, nigga, you ain't got to talk bad about this nigga every motherfucking chance you got. And then, the nigga was extremely selfish. Right? Freaking, like, I just watched the episode the other day where him and Tommy got into it, where they started being friends and shit because Tommy loaned this nigga a suitcase.
Yeah.
He tried to tell me that he ain't loaned it to him. He gave it to him. But then when Gina go and grab it, that bitch tore all the way down. Nigga, you disrespectful as a motherfucker. Even if he did just give it to you as a wedding gift. How you just let this motherfucker get fucked up like this? Like,
hey, that's hilariously funny. No, all right, look, I'll give you that. All that you said about my man Martin Lawrence or Martin on the show or whatever, you're right. He was all those things, bro. But see, I just feel like we was able to be blessed with a long running show, just like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, to where we actually watch these guys. No. When we actually watch these guys
go ahead.
Grow up and mature throughout they motherfucking thing. Because I agree with you wholeheartedly. He was all of that shit. And He was fucked up because he was throw motherfuckers out of his house. Quick question. I got a couple things to say before you go. Have I ever threw you out my house for anything? Okay. Now I don't quite remember all of this, but I was recently informed a couple years ago that I threw my homie out the house before. You know what I'm saying? I literally told the homie to get out my house before. And when I heard that story, I was like, I ain't never said no shit like that. I can't even believe that I would ever say some shit like that. Until I asked the person that I apparently threw out the house, and the shit was true. I remember the whole story, but I just can't remember telling the motherfucker to get out my house. And he was like, yeah, bro, you actually told me to get the fuck out your house. And I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up of me to do. You know what I'm saying? So all that, you're right. Everything you said about the homie was right. But I do feel like, we got to watch him not be like that. He even started being nice to Pam sometime. And in the beginning of the shit, you could watch hella seasons. In the beginning, he probably ain't say too many nice words to Pam.
Well, okay, so Flip, you say I'll do the same thing. What would I do? Tell me what I'll do that you say I'll do the same. I would have did the same thing. Hey man, what's up with this shot? My shot sitting here getting warm.
Damn, you ain't take your shot. Oh damn, you ain't see me take my shot.
No, look, you know what? You pissing me off tonight.
No, you got a double, right? That's a double?
Yeah. No, that's
because I already got my second shot poured up. So I'm saying, like, I ain't bullshit. When we get done, you go back and look. You was in the middle where you talking your shit. I took my first shot, and I got this bitch refilled.
Well, this motherfucker going down the hatch.
All right, toast up, everybody, man. Blessed days. Woo!
Man, Drake ain't shit.
Cold part about it, y'all. I'm not saying that my homie would do some shit like this, cause I trust him with everything I got in my body. I don't even know if this nigga took alcohol or water. I'm over here getting shit faced. I don't know, but I trust him. So I ain't gonna trip.
I could go grab the bottle.
You ain't gotta prove shit to me. Look, no, you ain't gotta prove it. I already said I trust you.
Look, I seen that you was popping the tequila, so I went and popped me a tequila. My drink right here. This Grey Goose and something else. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got that though. You already know what I'm sipping on. I ain't got that though.
Look, but I'm just saying, I'm on the level with you. I'm here with you. Don't trip.
That's what's up. You gonna be even more with me in a couple more weeks, my nigga.
Boy.
Boy, what to say? Hey, all right, we gonna keep this motherfucking thing rolling, though, man. Let's keep this motherfucking train rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
Look,
everybody that's
in July, if y'all look in July next month, if y'all need me, I ain't gonna be available.
All right, here we go, man. My daughter actually wanted me to ask y'all something. So this is a question I'm gonna put out there because my daughter asked me to put this out there. We're pretty much she suggested this. If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? With that 24 hours, you got 24 good ass hours from 7 a.m. You got from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. What you gonna do with it? The way your life is set right now, with everything you got going on, the family, the kids, the girl, the man, or whatever you got going on in real life, real time. You got 24 hours. How you spending that shit?
There's only one thing I can do. I'm going straight to my babies. Yeah, sure. There ain't nothing else to do except for go straight to my babies. We ain't going to Disneyland. We ain't going over. We about to spend the whole day just me and them talking, conversating, laughing, joking, crying. We just spending a whole emotional ass day together.
A whole emotional ass day. I mean, I think my 24 hours ago something like, you ever saw the I think it's a Netflix movie. It's called Don't Look Up or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You seen it? So see how at the very end when the comet or the meteor or whatever was hitting Earth, how where Leonardo DiCaprio and how all of them was friends and family or whatever, they just about to have their last dinner together type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna sit here at this table and eat until this motherfucker wipe us out. We gonna have normal conversation. We ain't gonna think about what's about to happen or none of that shit. We just gonna ride this motherfucker out until it happens. I think that's how I do it.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Yeah. All right, Flip. This your third time talking about some what about us, y'all. All right. We read y'all comments. You got to give us a chance to get what we got to say out. We got to get our opinions out before we get y'all shit out.
All
right. Let us say how we feel, and then we'll get to how y'all feel. All right. Okay. Nigga.
Flip like fuck that. This time he said, "What the fuck about it?"
Look, what the fuck about y'all? How about that shit? Damn.
Oh, that shit is funny. He say, "Don't forget us. We got y'all though. Look, Flip, we got y'all, man."
Hold on, but he ain't even said shit except for Drake might be a killer, but don't talk about it. We done with the Drake conversation. That shit old.
Yeah, we got it, Drake.
We don't give a fuck about
Drake
with
no
that
more.
One. And then he said enough is enough. And then Drake said, I'm going to church. And then he said, what the fuck about us? What the fuck about y'all? You ain't said shit about the topic at hand. All right? Say something about the topic at hand, bros.
24 hours. What you gonna do with it?
All right, what doesn't make sense about what I said? Please tell. Look, for some reason, Flip wanted to jump on my head tonight. I don't make sense tonight. What I said that don't make sense? What? Me spending all my time with my babies? Me spending my 24 hours with my babies? What part? Or you still want to talk about the Drake shit? What part?
We ain't talking about the Drake.
Right. The Drake shit is over with. Give it up. So what part doesn't make sense?
We ain't going backwards for sure.
Right. We're not. It's not about to happen. This shit. Here, let's get. Hold on. We about to give. Put 2 minutes on the clock for Flip to respond. We're gonna give Flip some shit. Damn, nigga. Man, look, hey, don't judge me, man. This drink kicking in. Look, I'm on my look. Hey, look. I'm sorry. I'm a little hostile right now, guys. I'm a little hostile. Look.
No, nigga, don't apologize. We are real time. We are a real time.
You motherfucking right. I ain't apologizing. Nigga, all this bullshit. Nigga, I ain't apologizing. Fuck that shit. Niggas always this shit. What the fuck? What the fuck about y'all? Shit.
Hey, we a real time podcast, baby. Everything going real time.
Right. Now, my apologies. Continue saying what you were saying about the topic at hand. The topic that we're on, not Drake. We don't give a fuck about him no more. The topic at hand.
We don't give a fuck about Drake no more. Drake over with. Drake dead. I wish I was up on the WNBA so I could talk about some Angel Reese and some Caitlin Clark into WNBA and shit, but
hey, I'm tired of that shit, bro. I'm tired of that shit.
Tired of what? The WNBA?
Nigga, no, the fact that they sitting there trying to make all this extra shit about this girl getting fucking fouled, bro. And it's like,
yeah, that bothers me as fuck too. That's one of the many things that bother me about what they doing to the sport, because whether people want to believe it or not, bro, I've been following WNBA since the beginning of the WNBA. And motherfuckers can believe me or not. I don't say I know the complete history of the WNBA, but I think I know a very, very high amount of information. You know what I'm saying? Over the more like typical fans. Because a lot of people don't really follow the WNBA like that, nor watch it as much. Now this year has been more, everything has went up with this class of new rookies that has come in. But I had made a post about the WNBA that was pretty much like, the new fans, I'm calling them the new fans. The new fans are starting to make talking about the WNBA less fun for me. Cause they in this now, they want to make everything about race and all of this shit. The WNBA was never about race until this year.
Right.
Now y'all want to bring this black and white shit up. It's never off. Maybe it was some rumblings about it in some years, but it's never been this mainstream. Don't start that with this league. This league ain't had that yet. The NBA had to go through that because they started back when it was still segregation and shit, pretty much. So they had to go through that shit. The WNBA don't have to go through the black and white shit. So don't bring that into what's happening now because you got a white star ass girl that she's not the first white star to come into the NBA. I mean WNBA. So don't start making it about that.
Look, see here, I feel like this, right? So I feel like don't start making all these extra ass rules or making this shit extra for the WNBA. Like you said, when the NBA already went through it. The NBA already went through all this black and white shit and foul shit and bullshit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happens with y'all now, if it ain't no straight out fucking black people, or if it ain't no straight out racist shit, leave it alone.
Don't throw race in it.
Because fouls come with the game.
Hard fouls come with the game.
The fucking game.
Period. Dislike comes with the game.
I already got an issue with they basketballs being smaller than the regular NBAs. If y'all want to be part of the NBA, use the same fucking basketball. But okay, I understand they want to give y'all a little extra on y'all women and whatever the fuck. But if y'all really want to be the NBA, take the W out. If y'all really want to be the NBA, accept the same fucking shit that goes on with the
NBA game.
Don't try to make it extra because it's females and all this extra. No, it's part of the fucking game. Now, was that foul?
And everybody is supposed to be buddy.
Right. Now, was that game excessive? I mean, was that foul excessive? Yeah, it wasn't called for. But guess what? It's part of the. How many people Draymond Green and fucked up in the last 2 years alone? In the last 2 years, this nigga done fucked up his own teammates and others. You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
So, what are we talking about here?
That almost went over my head a little bit. He said he fucked up his teammates and others. That shit almost went over my head a little bit.
Right. But hey, like Dennis, what is Dennis Rodman famous for? Besides rebounds, what is he famous for?
Being an asshole on the court.
His aggression and fouling the shit out of motherfuckers. Dennis Rodman.
I agree, bro. Like
Gary Payton, one of my favorite players of all time. Gary Payton, the motherfucking glove. Niggas will tell you all the time he used to foul the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Feel me? Now, I want to get to a comment. Dre say that's exactly why y'all need to go. Dre say that's exactly why y'all need to go to church. No.
What part is exactly why? Because there's only one of us on the panel that don't go to church.
No, I don't go to church no more.
Oh, that's new to me. You never told me that. That's new to me.
You know.
But okay.
No, I stopped going to church when I realized when I found out that the Bible.
Salute to that.
When I found out the real belief structure and like how the shit is set up in Christianity and shit like that, I left it all alone.
All right, that's cool and I respect that, but we ain't gonna get to that, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, nigga, no, that you ain't gonna find me there. I don't need to go to church.
All right, I'm just letting you know we ain't even about to do that. So, and
yeah, and
that's the only reason why I saw. I saw those comments, Dre, but I was trying my best to avoid those ones because we ain't doing that tonight.
Look,
Because I got some more shit that I want to get off my chest.
I'm not preaching tonight. Don't trip. I'm good.
But check this
Peggy.
out. Let's talk though.
Peggy. Her name was Peggy.
Let's talk though. How y'all feel about this? Now listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things I'm about to put up here got a lot to do with men and women. Period, point blank. So I'm gonna let y'all know that shit off the dribble. So this particular one right here.
Hey, you wanna know what? Before you get started with that, I just want to say something real quick that I'm glad that tonight's show is actually seen to be more men than women. Because I remember we had a lot of women we was talking about, damn, we need some men, but we do need our women to come back in the building. Because
here we go, though.
Yeah.
Good, man. Check this out. This chick right here says, you know what I'm saying, her husband wants to take her biological son out on a trip for graduating, you know what I'm saying, but not the stepson. That's pretty much what it was. And that little read down there was her post. Y'all can read it if y'all want. It's irrelevant because I already told y'all the situation up top. But yeah, pretty much this chick, she I guess she put that post up there to get y'all opinion or the people's opinion. But it pretty much her husband wants to take the real son out that she shared with him on a trip for graduating, but not the other son that was before him.
Well, no, may I stop you for a second? So he wanted to take his biological son out. He got a son with somebody else. Okay.
Yes.
He wanted to take the biological son out, but yet she wants him to take the stepchild, which is her son, out as well. Son.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And she's upset about it.
Well, it doesn't say if she's upset, because in her post, she doesn't say, well, she does. She said, I'm upset and doesn't see why. So she says, I'm upset and she don't see why he wouldn't take the other child since they are in a relationship, sharing a home, sharing a life together. So.
Hey, Flip, I need you to come take over. Hey, this nigga just had a real Rick James moment.
I was saying it wrong.
Boy, no, because you were like, well, she never said she was upset. Oh wait, well,
because I couldn't see.
She was upset.
No, because I couldn't see it at first at the very bottom, the way it showed on my screen. I couldn't see it at first. I kind of read it from the way how the top part of the words look.
Hey, Flip, we about to send you the camera invite for you to get on screen because we about to replace this nigga.
No, I couldn't see it, man. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Shut up.
All right, go. Let's go. Hey, but no, look. Hey, but look. See, I feel it's tricky, right? It's tricky because I understand both sides. And I can't say that he's wrong for either one.
But at the same time, you can say that he
right.
He's right.
Because it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
If you playing stepfather, you supposed to treat the same child that you consider your stepchild. You're supposed to treat that child the same as your actual child.
I totally agree with you.
That's how it's supposed to be. Now, but at the same time, realistically, a person is going to hold their biological son at a higher standard, okay? And not on that, but they're going to want that one-on-one time with their biological
That's the part. That's the I would have said that first.
Like, they're going to want that one-on-one time with their biological seed. So it's like, shit, can you be mad at him?
Because he's taking this one on the trip doesn't mean that he won't do something to appreciate the other one. You know what I'm saying? He just may want to go on a trip with his biological son that probably, depending on how his divorce or separation was, he might only see on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? So it's a level of understanding that gotta come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can understand her being upset about that. Because you can have a level of understanding and still be upset about it at the same time.
But now, where I'm mad at her about is like, yeah, it's giving us a topic that's something to talk about right now, but I'm mad at her trying to bring it to social media. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that she's trying to bring it to social media. That's something that's supposed to be discussed and figured out and dealt with in home.
Obviously,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Don't bring that to social media. Don't have the world sitting there trying to decide if I'm a good or bad guy or not, because I want to spend this great achievement, this great moment with my actual biological son. Because really, like, it's a fucked up thought, but realistically, if y'all break up tomorrow, that's no longer your stepchild.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I fully understand a motherfucker want to build this moment and spend this moment with his biological, because that's always going to be your son. That ain't never going away.
Never. This is the only comment that we got about the 24-hour to live, and it was by Dre. He said 24 hours. I'm trying to get it right. Can't take a chance on going somewhere and fucking up on the last 24 hours.
Right. See, and that's why I say spend it with the kids. Because there's no other way of getting shit right except for spending it with the kids. You know what I'm saying? There's like, I'm pretty sure the Lord understand that you got 24 hours left on earth. You're going to go spend it with the kids.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Look, to be honest, and all, I don't give a fuck what anybody in the world choose to do with their last 24 hours on earth. I don't give a fuck if you say you want to go to sleep, if you want to cry, if you want to go swimming, go fishing, smoke crack. I don't give a fuck what you, because when I'm real quick sidebar, when I got this question, it came from a video, and it was like asking multiple people. And to be honest, a motherfucker actually said they will do a lot of shit that they wanted to do in those 24 hours.
I got to stop you right there, my friend. I got to stop. You just lied to the people.
What up?
Because you just literally said word for word, when I got this video, it was from such and such. No, when you got this question, it was from ZZ Baby.
Okay.
I was right here on camera.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
I was right here on camera when ZZ Baby said it. When you got this question,
say it like that. I didn't mean to say it like that.
ZZ Baby getting all her credit tonight. She getting all her credit. I didn't mean
to say it like that. But at a time, I did see a video where a question was formed.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Formatted just like that, and they asked multiple people. I'm sorry for not giving my baby credit, but that memory just popped up in my head when we started talking about that. But I saw a video to where
one more thing. When we end the show tonight,
yeah,
you better go let ZZ Baby know that I fucked up a moment, but Emery caught me.
Hey, shout out to Erica. Thank you for tapping in, girl.
Thank you, Erica, girl. Hey, but no, hey, let's see, because you know ZZ Baby, that's my baby right. That's my niece right there. You feel me? ZZ Baby, that's my niece right there. So I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Last time I was out there, ZZ Baby had me sneaker snacks to her and shit. Every time I went to the store, bro, ZZ Baby, can you give me this? Can you give me that? Can you give? And it was like, of course I can. See, welcome, ZZ Baby. All right, but don't tell them niggas over there though. Don't tell your brothers.
Now we know what happened to all the snacks?
Oh no, I was buying them. No. It wasn't y'all. It wasn't the house
You was
snacks.
buying them. Oh, okay. That's different then. That's different then.
Look,
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You just better hope the other ones don't hear this shit.
Right. And then Bree had to stop me, right? Bree stopped me because I was about to go buy Zizi baby some shoes for her birthday and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember when I came out there, it was around her birthday time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But Bree, she like, nope, you better not do that because if you get her son,
you ain't coming back with everybody, son.
And they're like, damn. They're like, damn. And I ain't about to buy them big ass niggas no. Nope.
Because they definitely big ass niggas.
Right.
All right, let's keep this choo-choo train choo-chooing, man. Let's move on, man. Let's keep going like a motherfucker. Now, this one right here, it's the motherfucker. It ain't the motherfucker, but I just want to see what you say. It's for us fellas. Your girl you've been living with for 4 years comes home and admits her side dude did that to her. Now you've been in this for some years. You done probably crossed some boundaries that you ain't never crossed before unless you've been in other relationships past 4 years with a motherfucker. You done invested some shit. Now a side nigga means she been cheating. So now we got that out the way. So we know that she been getting dick down or whatever by somebody else. But that's how she come home. That's how you find out she been cheating, basically. And I don't know if it mattered more. I wish it would have said your mother, your children comes home like this after, you know what I'm saying? I would have put it more emphasis on like, do we got kids? I don't think that really matters or not, but here we are. We here though. We here. Talk to me,
All right, so before I speak my piece, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on to what Dre talking about. Dre, he first told me to stop snitching about Zizi baby. Look, leave me alone. All right, leave me alone. And then he say send her back, and then he say file a restraining order on both of them. And then Erica, she tagging people. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Love it. All right, but look, so me personally, I'm gonna tell her to go ahead and grab her shit and head on back to the nigga and tell him it was all a misunderstanding. What am I supposed to do? What you want me to do? You can't stay here no more. You can't be with me no more.
I think that's what it comes down to. If you are going to be forgiven and still be with your woman, then you gotta fucking take care of that situation.
Man, look.
But if you're gonna take that route that you said, then
ain't no forgiveness. We've been together for 4 years. She came home like this. Obviously, she was just with the nigga.
Just with him.
If he was able to whoop her ass like this, that mean that she was just with the nigga. No, baby, no. That's where you want to be. Go where you want to be. I don't want no parts of it. I don't need no parts of it. And shit. And look, anybody that knows me knows that I'm against hitting females and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally against it, right? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'll be able to hold my composure the way that mentally I tell myself that I would. Because if she came at me with that no, baby, please, I'll probably push her ass against the wall like, bitch, get the fuck up out of me. Now you can't even get your shit. Now you can't even get your stuff.
Now all you gotta do is get out.
Right. Now only thing now you playing with me. Nah, bye. Yes.
Cause that's a different emotion that you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? That's a different emotion that you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, like I say, it depends on how much ties that you got within that 4 year span. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, 4 years.
It's a lot of different.
That's how much time you got. 4 years. You got 4 years time with that span. I don't care what y'all was doing. Y'all got 4 years.
I know, but I agree with that. But I feel like if you got kids in those 4 years, that maximizes the pain and the hurt and all of that. That makes everything that you gonna feel if you come home with that. Regardless if you got kids, if you ain't got no kids, you come home with that. Whatever feeling you feel, if y'all got kids together, that same feeling you gonna have. But I feel like it maximizes that feeling.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Me personally, I understand what you're saying, and like part of me agree with you, right?
Yeah.
But majority of me is like, whether there's kids or not,
it's
4 years is 4 years. It's still all the way up. It's still all the way up because I
don't disagree with that at all.
Because realistically, like after 2 years, if I'm with you for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Just because I haven't proposed doesn't mean that I'm not looking at you as my wife. My life partner. I didn't invest in 2 years. This is going way further than anything that I've dealt with. This is going on 2 years. So 3 years is, oh no, guaranteed you my partner. We in this shit all the way together. You're no longer my girlfriend. I don't give a fuck if you married or not. You're my woman. You're my partner. At 3 years, it's me and you. Thick and thin, I don't give a fuck. 4 years, look, bitch, we married. I don't care. We got paperwork or not. If I just gave you 4 faithful years of my life, and I'm pretty sure after 4 years, we lived together, bills, we got a whole life together.
That's why I say the more you got invested within those 4 years with this particular person, it maximizes everything to the point to where it's less that you would. I probably
bitch, you just wasted 4 years. You just wasted 4 of my good years, bitch. Bitch, you don't wasted 4 of my good years. You know how much hoeing, bitch. You know how much hoeing I could have been doing for 4 years.
4 years.
My pussy count could have been on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's by now. I could
have been. That ain't good, man. That ain't good.
I'm just saying it could have.
No, man, we don't want those type of numbers, man. We don't. I don't desire. I never desired. That's a lot of numbers, bro. And if you ever heard the stories, you know that I'm not exaggerating when I say that's a lot of fucking numbers.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, like, it could. You know what I'm saying?
It could have been a possibility.
Right. You know what I'm saying? No, or like shit, a nigga could have found real love. I could have been with somebody else finding real love. Not somebody that's going to cheat on me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Put me in a cold ass scenario. That's almost equivalent to a guy side chick getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's the same. If that's how you get caught because you got another chick pregnant. And she got caught because the nigga beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's some blown ass scenarios to be a part of, bro.
Man, look, imagine everybody at the motherfucking hospital together when she trying to deliver. Like, what you doing here? What you doing here? I'm gonna need one of the fathers to sign this paperwork. Bitch.
That's how cold, though. That's a bold ass scenario to be in, though. Like that's how you got caught. Like you telling your story, and that's how you got caught.
Right.
Cause you done fucked around and got a motherfucker pregnant, or you done fucked around and let the side nigga feel like he the main nigga and beat the fuck out of your ass. Out cold business right there, man. Out cold business.
That's the problem with the world today, man. Motherfuckers don't want to play their parts correctly. If you know,
if everybody played their roles correctly, a lot of people would probably still be married.
Look, if you know this person got a situation going on where they live at, be cool. Be cool. Play your part correctly.
Play your part correctly. Especially if you still getting what you want out of what. But hey, look, that's how I don't. But that's what make the world, though. I feel like if everybody was the same, then the world probably would be a piece of shit. Honestly.
Yeah, because look, see, you got. I feel like this, right? If everybody was the same, which person are they basing their characteristics off of? Are you basing it off the piece of shit person or the person that's right, that's good and do all the good shit? Obviously, this world ain't picking the good person because there's a lot of shit going on.
But see, here's the thing about look, now, this is my topic right here. No, but the thing about this fucked up world is too many things got rights. That's what I'm saying. Too many category of things got certain level of rights to where I feel like it's unnecessary when you're thinking about the world. It's supposed to be a pecking order. Because like we just said fucking 95 seconds ago, everybody ain't supposed to be the same. Now, the only thing that it shouldn't be the case is you got countries in the world like you shouldn't have poverty. You shouldn't have that. If you are a country that's making trillions, there should never be a such thing as poverty in your country. You know what I'm saying? That would be the only tweak, one of the major tweaks about it. But like the way everything is set up to how you got different people and different beliefs. Now, I ain't gonna get into that religion shit, but people are supposed to have their own different paths. They supposed to have that. No matter if we supposed to be able to know how to separate the ain't shit from the is shit. Because whether you want to accept it or not, some people just ain't shit, bro. And it's going to be like that until they ain't here no more. Some of us going to start off like that, but going to grow to be different. Even the butterfly changed forms.
See,
cocoon, grow.
See, I agree with you, and I don't at the same time, right? Here's why. I'm going to say why I don't agree with you first, right? I don't agree firstly because we live in a society with too many fucked up individuals that feel like their opinion is law, and if it's not carried out, they have the right to enforce it by any means necessary. So they start doing bullshit like forming factions like the KKK or Nazis and shit like that. Okay. So when you don't have enough laws in place, you get bullshit, you get chaos, right? But now at the same time, I agree with you because it's like if it's truly the land of the free, or your people is really free, you wouldn't need laws. Like Malcolm X had brought this up a long time ago in the speech. If the land was really free, you wouldn't need laws for specific groups. You wouldn't need extra laws because that law that's already been established and put in place would apply for everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a two-way sword. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't put the extra laws in place and motherfuckers get extra ignorant. You put the laws in place and then it's like, damn, what's with the extra laws? Why
Then
gotta
you
be
get
that?
chaos. Then you
Right.
get
So
chaos.
it's like, yeah, so it's like you really gotta pick. Like, unfortunately, and that's the society like. I honestly feel like, and it may sound stupid, but I really feel like if we lived in more of a dictatorship country like China or something like that, shit wouldn't be as weird as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Or even if we was more like,
That's like living in fear, though, for the citizens.
no, right? But you know what? I was actually about to switch that and say like Canada or something, where
Now
it's like
that, now that
you have like you
I can,
have
okay,
you have democracy, but yet motherfuckers ain't sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
it's for the
With all the
people.
extra, right? It's peaceful over there.
It's
You don't
for
have
the
the crowd.
people.
Like, so it's like, what are they doing over there that's not going on? And then if you look at it, it's like we're more focused on chaos. We're more focused on war, criminal crime, shit like that. Like, that's the shit that like we created, like America created themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you never gonna get up out of it. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
it's like shit. So it's like it's
Again,
down there like, but it's down there at the point now where it's like you need a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to just come in and strictly tell you, like, you know what? All right, fuck, y'all ain't got the freedom of choice no more. This is exactly how it's gonna be. You ain't got no choice, but because it's too fucked up. It's too fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody really live in peace because it's too much freedom, but there's no freedom.
that's what
You
I'm
know?
saying. Too many things got rights. Too much shit got rights. Like, and I'm not saying they can't have no rights, but I just feel like they go too far with saying, like, I don't know, man. Like, the shit is real different to me. Like, it's so different to where, nigga, I don't even really care about being outside.
But you want to know the thing, though,
You know what
bro?
I'm saying? I could care
Right.
about mingling with society. I could care less about the shit. That's how bad it's got for
But you
me.
want to know realistic? You want to know realistically though, is that things ain't changed at all. If you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? What has really changed?
So what are you saying? Nothing has changed.
Only thing
We have
that's
just become more aware of things.
That's the only thing that's really changed is that we have become more aware of shit and we've become more hostile and ignorant of things. Because we've always had groups that disliked other groups because of how they dressed,
Or
or
who they were.
because of what type of music they like,
Yeah.
or because of their sexuality, or because of their religion, we've always had that, and it's never changed, or because of their race, and it's never changed.
So
Only
so,
thing,
so that goes
only,
back to social media then.
only thing that's changed is people tolerance of it, right? And whether or not they choose to restrain themselves or not. That's the only thing that's really changed.
So the
All right,
tolerance
so
of go
right,
ahead.
so
No, go.
we got a couple of comments in here. We got Deja Vu say too many things are being regulated by the wrong groups. I fully agree with that.
Totally
Them
agree.
groups not for the US. Right. I agree. But now see, here's the thing, right?
Shout out to Deja Vu for tapping in one time for the one time.
What's really for the US? Know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is, bros, I'm gonna let you take over this topic for a minute. I'm gonna disappear for a quick second, and I'll be right back.
All right. I would love if Deja Vu, if you still around, I would love to hear you elaborate more on them groups is not for the US part. Now I don't have no agreements or disagreements in that, but I'm probably more in agreements if I had to sum it up. But you know what I'm saying? I wanna hear more about that thought right there. But everything that was said, I agree with my co-host, but I just feel like too many things got rules, man. Everything's got rights, and you can't cross this line and cross that line. I feel like it's supposed to be a fucking pecking order and a list of shit that's supposed to be more dominant than others. Everything is not supposed to be the same. Everything is not supposed to be the same. And again, if you are a country and you bringing in X amount of dollars, you shouldn't suffer from poverty in your country. That shouldn't be a problem for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to have things set up to where that is not an issue, because it's supposed to be about the people. But most of us been around long enough to see that a lot of times that is not the case. A lot of times that is not the case at all. So that's the biggest issue in my mind that our country suffers from, outside of the common shit that we already know and we talk about, the going through the sexism, the racism, and all of the shit, the financial crisis, and all those things that we be going through as a country. Which I feel like if you are around long enough, you're supposed to go through those ups and downs. Like, that's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that shouldn't happen is you shouldn't have an overwhelming population of poor people in your cities and states and shit like that. Like, that probably shouldn't be the case. I believe that we are a wealthy enough country to at least eliminate that problem. Or if you can't eliminate it down to zero, you should be able to eliminate the numbers down. You should be able to get the numbers down. You know what I'm saying? And that's to me, that's one of the issues that this great country supposed to, you know what I'm saying, like that they suffer from. And I truly believe that if they were to be able to clean up the poverty in most of these cities, clean up these cities, it looks more attractive. I always tell people, especially when I talk about my job, like, you're not gonna really get people to want to come work and do the type of shit that I do if you don't make the job look appealing. And the one way you make this type of job look appealing is by how much money you gonna give me. That's how you make this job look appealing. Oh, you telling me I gotta come here and be responsible for a person's well-being, and you want to give me this much money? A motherfucker not gonna want to take on that much responsibility because the job don't look appealing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make shit look appealing for motherfuckers to want to do it or take upon it. So that's how I stand on it, man. They need those, to me, that's one of the top things. All the other shit that we've been dealing with as a country, I feel like no matter how many honest people we get in office, you're never going to eliminate shit like racism. You're never going to totally eliminate that shit. That don't mean that gradually you can't get in front of it and hopefully make it better. But you're not going to get rid of it and all. But there are other things that throughout years you can actually make a whole lot better for everybody involved. And if we focus more on that than like the shit that you said, all the war and all that other extra shit that we be into as a government, if we put all that energy and focus in the mainlands, we might can get back to that greatest country. You know what I'm saying? We might can get back there.
See, here's my thing. Here's my view on it, right? I feel that a country that was built on rebellion will never be at peace, right? And here's why.
All right, Dre. No, real quick. I just want to say, all right, Dre, thanks for clearing that up. He said us as in the general, not US like the state. All right. Because now I see that there's not a period between that U and that S. All right. Got it.
But now I feel like the United States was created because they were tired of being up under the king's rule and all them taxes and shit like that. So they created the US, the land of the free. But then they turn around and do the exact same thing. But as they doing the same thing and even stronger and stricter, they sitting there telling them that this is still the land of the free. So you're telling the people that they have free will to do and live how they want to live, but yet at the same time they telling them that you still have to follow these guidelines. Know what I'm saying? And so I'm not gonna get into the whole belief structure from then and now and all that, but we get till today where you still telling people that they have the right to do this, they have the right to do that, they have the right to do this. But then at the same time, you tell them that they can't do this, they can't do that, can't do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now,
Police will tell your ass you got the right to remain silent and still be telling you to shut up.
But like not only that, but it's like they tell you that you have they tell you that you have the freedom of speech, right? But yet then they try to correct you and tell you that you're wrong if you don't use a person's gender bullshit.
Preference, right. A person's preference.
There, right, but there's a
preference, right?
There's a specific name for it. Like but I forgot. But it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they tell you that you're wrong if you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
Can't have it both ways. I mean, it's a lot. That's what I'm saying. And that goes back to what I'm saying. Too many things.
You can't tell me, right? You can't tell me that I'm right and I have the right to feel the way that I feel and to express myself a certain way, but yet tell me I'm wrong when I feel a certain way and I express myself towards this situation that's new to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this whole trans thing and all that shit has been around for ages. You know what I'm saying? That shit been around for ages. It's not new. But yet
never
it
been
just
demanding shit though.
Right. It's just really becoming like mainstream and like we here, we queer and all that bullshit. You feel me? Just not, so it's like, but it's like you can't tell me that now I just have to accept this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like that's the world that we live in where they tell you that you can, but you really can't.
People acting like you can't respect and accept some shit at the same time. Right. I can respect that you want to be what you want to be. But you know what I'm saying? Like, how you expect me to change my whole anatomy of speech? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not speaking this way to taunt you. I'm not speaking this way to fuck with you. This is the speech that I've been brought to speak like. So when I say her, she about a chick that's transforming to be a guy, you shouldn't be pressing on me like that. Because I'm not doing that out of spite to you. That's what I would do to any chick that's a chick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's in me to say those words referring to that type of person.
Right.
So because you want to change yourself, I shouldn't be obligated to change the way I talk. You should be more accepting to hearing this shit.
Yeah.
It's not me that got the problem. It's you that got the problem. You're more pressed on it. I'm just saying the shit that I was adapted to say my entire life.
See,
And it's
and then
never
it's like,
been it's never been a bad word to nobody else I've said it to.
see, then like take like say you get one felony, right? You lose the right to vote. This man get convicted of 34 felonies, and he could become president. What in that society says that I should follow y'all rules when the shit don't make sense?
Don't make sense. But that's again though. That lets you know, that type of shit lets you know that it's never about the people, bro. I like to push it on a scale up to 100. 40% of what motherfuckers willing to do is for the people. The other 60% is what they willing to do to profit off of. And that's just how I feel. And I would never change my views until I get to see something different. I ain't been around a long time, but I've been around a long time enough. I saw a lot of shit. I witnessed a lot of shit happening throughout the world because, like everybody know how I get down. I watch a lot of fucking videos on a lot of shit that's probably not appealing to a lot of people because it ain't got drama in it. It ain't got none of that. It's all about informational. No matter if it's about countries, world, fucking the ocean, anything that I feel like I don't know in this video about to tell me some shit I don't know, I'm gonna watch it. So I've been able to come across a lot of shit in my lifetime, and there's way more problems than there are good things. There's more bad things than good things. Out of all my calculations, there's more bad things going on and more looking the other way going on than good shit. And that ain't, and I'm not just talking about the government. Why I'm talking about everything in the dome, all of it, the whole everything that comes with us. Everything is fucked up. There's no, like I say again, like there's no way that we make, even though we got all this debt that we shouldn't even fucking have. Okay, we can get that. We can get to that. We got all this debt that we shouldn't fucking have. When your world been around all this long time making trillions a year, you shouldn't be in debt, man. That's because you focusing your money on the wrong shit. Bad investments. We learn that as regular people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So we focusing all on the wrong shit. We making all this money, and all these states and all these companies that's in these cities and states is making all these monies. All this shit. Ain't no way that motherfuckers working jobs and nowhere in the country should minimum wage be lower than $20 an hour. There's no reason other than selfishness. I'm gonna pad my pockets more than I'm worrying about the people. That's where that 60-40 come in. Because there's no way. Every business, no matter what business it is, especially if it's a major chain, there's no business that's making less than hundreds of millions of dollars in a year, bro. Off their citizens in that state, in that city.
You want to know? See, you know what? My thing, like, if we're going to talk about, see, I feel that it's not the minimum wage that's the problem. It's the credit score system. I feel if they get rid of the credit score system and stop trying to base this shit off of people's credit, that's a good
point.
You know what I'm saying? I feel things to be better off.
Because there are some people with decent amount of money that just got fucked up credit.
Exactly.
And they can spend that money with these companies.
And nowadays everything fuck up your credit. Everything fuck up your credit.
Everything.
Just check.
Even getting your credit checked can fuck up your credit. If a motherfucker just be like, matter of fact, let me go look and see how responsible you are with your shit. And go look at a motherfucker credit, they'll ding you for a motherfucker checking your credit.
Exactly.
Like damn.
So
damn.
that's what I feel is the problem. You know what I'm saying?
I can get behind that too. I can get behind
I feel like that because it's like, let's say they raise the minimum wage to $20 an hour, which I actually just saw a video about this a few weeks ago, where dude here, like, they talking about raising the credit score. I mean, not the credit, but the minimum wage to $20, right? Yeah. Nationwide. But yet, only problem with that is that creates inflation. You know what I'm saying? When you bring that minimum wage up, you're going to bring inflation up. And then it's going to get to the point where only thing a person have is their credit cards, is credit. Money, they checking account their money ain't even going to matter no more because the shit's too expensive.
And that's
why people staying in debt nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because people staying in debt because it's like everything is set so sky high but it's because the nation is built off and relying off of people's credit and having credit cards and all that shit and loans.
That's probably taking the value of a dollar down. The value of American dollar. That's probably what's really making it devalue itself is because the fact that they lean more so on credit. Unless you could come, if a motherfucker say this is this much and you come with a bag with that much in it and you can pay the much and get that shit, then you Gucci. But if you a regular motherfucker and you gonna need a little help doing this shit, so you need your credit score to back you a little bit. Not too many of us is working with that. But like again, I think that I do think now that you're saying all that you're saying about the credit, and I can get behind that theory as well. I think that may be the cause behind the American dollar losing its value.
Yeah. Because like look at it like this, right? Like let's take buying a car, right? If you have good credit, you don't have to pay all these interest rates and all these extra fees, and they willing to bring the price down a few $1,000s and all this extra shit. But if you have bad credit, then they want more money down, interest rates going to be higher, and all this extra shit. Right?
Yep.
Now, if you have bad credit, if you have good credit and you have credit cards and shit, but yes, something goes wrong, now you lose your car and your credit just got a big ass ding in it. Your credit, now you panicking about your credit because now you got to repair your credit. You got to repair your credit cards. You got to repair all this extra shit. But if you have bad credit and you went and bought this car and you fucked it over, they come repo your shit. Yeah, your credit get worse, but it was already fucked up from the get-go. So fuck it. You ride that off. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so of course, the system is going to be relying more on this individual with the good credit to do what they got, because they're going to get more money out of the person who's more worried about this credit, which is it's an artificial thing. Credit is an artificial thing that people worry about. People worry so much about having good credit. You got to have good credit. Ooh, my credit. Oh my God, my credit card. And it's like, guess what? This person over here, they got cash for that ass. Cash always going to speak louder than anything. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the cash, but guess what? You're going to still be able to get it. But the government then created a society where people fear their credit being high or low so much that it is what it is.
Yes, sir. Totally agree with that, man. We didn't
I'm
talk
sad.
about the.
Bro.
You
I'm sad.
sad?
Yeah, because I don't
Why you
have another.
sad?
Because I don't have another fruit roll up right here. I want another, man. I ain't got another fruit roll up.
Yeah, you been smashing them bitches the whole show.
I need like 2 more. But it's all right because we about to get ready. We about to get ready to end this thing anyway. So go ahead and hit us with one more, partner.
Yes, sir. So let's see what I got, man. Let me see what I got in the archives one time for the one time. All right. Fuck was that?
Man, look.
All right, so Joe, let's end lightly. Father's Day, y'all. A woman, she going viral because she sent all of her child's father Happy Father's Day in a group text message. From the looks of it, seeing how many fifths she got, that's at least 5 baby daddies. So, fair or foul on her behalf to group text all of her baby daddies at one time and say, Happy Father's Day, my niggas.
It's 5 people. It's 5 people in the contacts too. 5 little head bubbles too. So yeah, she got 5 of them things. Now look, me personally, I don't feel that she foul for the shit. It's like if you know you ain't the only baby daddy, if you know she got multiple baby daddies,
you gotta know that.
Why you even care about it? So, bro, at least she acknowledging you. Shit.
At least she acknowledged your ass, nigga.
She could have left you out the group message.
She could have definitely left you out the group message.
Right.
I don't have nothing bad to say about it. Only thing I would say about the shit is that young lady, that shit is funny as hell.
Right.
That shit is hilarious. That's the only thing I'll say about it. Now, I can't speak on how obviously you can see their comments and what the few of them said or whatever, but I don't give a fuck about that shit from the outside looking in. Now, if you asking me if I was involved in that, then I would say that's what the fuck I get. Nan, the motherfucking nan. That's what the fuck you get.
This shit, you shouldn't have been number 4, motherfucking shit.
Or what? Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. Like, I'm not going to get mad at her for doing her thing, how she want to do it. If I'm going to have an attitude, it'll be at myself. Yeah. So, to me, this shit is hilarious.
Right. I agree.
It's fucking funny to me. I don't frown my face up to it at all. I don't feel sympathy for no parties involved. That's their own situation that they clammed up in. Now, maybe the first one, okay, because you was the first, okay. But them other niggas, you can't be mad at her doing that shit. You knew what was happening, especially if you if you halfway doing shit. You definitely can't be mad at that shit. You lucky, like you said, you lucky you got acknowledged.
If you couldn't get a special shout out, nigga, be like, look, like at least know what I'm saying. Like, look, BD number 4, he got a heart and a little fist and some other shit next to his. BD number 2, he got a couple of emojis. BD number 1 ain't got no emojis next to his. You know what I'm saying? She don't like that. She don't like that nigga at all. You feel me? So
it's levels to this shit.
At least you got a heart next to yours, nigga. Like, damn, and a little fist. Sure. At least she care about you a little bit, my nigga. Like, damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know. She probably the one that fucked up that particular relationship.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? You might be the one that fucked up yours. That's why you got a plain ass baby daddy number 1. Baby daddy number 1. You plain as hell, nigga.
Plain
you
as
probably
hell.
got the biggest attitude.
Simple ass nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do your job, bro. Then you probably get some more fucking emojis on your shit.
That's
So
funny.
like you said, be grateful that you got acknowledged. Because we already know in general, even for the good dads, the dads that's with the woman that's or in their children's life, fathers they still get less treated, less attention. Off the dribble for the good guys.
Nigga.
So,
I could tell you off top, nigga. My kid's mama ain't give me no type of happy Father's Day, nothing. She ain't enough. My kids called me, yeah, great, cool. That's
it. That's all you need.
So
that's supposed to be all you need, though.
Right, like so for her, technically, she don't have to say nothing, nigga. That's for
exactly. She don't technically have to say shit. She don't have to say a motherfucking thing to you if she choose not to. What's more important is if your kids still acknowledge you as such on your day. And that's what's supposed to be the point. Like, if you got a fucking baby mama or a baby daddy in this Mother's Day or Father's Day, and y'all relationship ain't together, either if the motherfucker moved on or not, it's their choice if they want to acknowledge you or not. They might still be holding on to some bitter shit, right or wrong, but it's their fucking choice. If y'all got kids involved, that's to me. If I was separated and I had kids and it was Father's Day and shit like that, the thing that would make me the saddest out of the two, like if my baby mama hit me up or my kid, not hearing from my kids would make me more sadder than not hearing from her. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that if you separated that part, what she do shouldn't even concern your ass. That's probably where you wasting most of your motherfucking good energy at any motherfucking way. Worrying about her decisions and how she feel towards you. Like if you chose to be gone from that, nigga, be gone from that. More be focused on how your kids feel about you now.
I wonder which one of the baby daddies posted this, or did she post it? Like, I wonder who posted this.
Yeah, I do. I wonder that too.
Like, did she post it trying to be funny? Like, look at these niggas' feelings hurt, or did one of them posted like,
or maybe somebody else posted it like.
But how would somebody else get it though?
Because they could be friends, and I don't know. Well, yeah, because that's an inbox message or like a messenger message. So
exactly.
Let's investigate. Let's investigate a little more.
Yeah, that's a
message. Okay. Yeah. So that's definitely an iPhone group message.
Yeah,
that's an iPhone. Well, okay, so yeah. So
iPhone blue.
Her.
iPhone blue ain't iPhone blue
for the people, but not for the people that don't have an iPhone. But not for the people that don't have an iPhone though. So some of them. So she might not have an iPhone. Cause she the one, she the first comment. Her shit is green. So you know what I'm saying? So
right, that's what I'm saying. Like
that look like either way it go, no matter what phone it's from a phone.
I don't know. I'm just being
extra about it. No, we investigating this shit. Would you yes or no that copy and paste from a phone?
It came from definitely yes.
Okay, so it's only them the suspects. Her and the 5 baby daddies. That shit came out like it was so fucked up, bro. That shit came out like it was so fucked up, but I promise y'all, I didn't mean it the way it sounded. Because the way it sounded to me sounded hella fucked up. But
no, like you told me, don't switch up, nigga. Keep it how it was. Don't apologize.
Hey, that's that, bro. Hey, that's that. Hey, no, but 5 baby daddies is out cold, though. Hey. I ain't gonna front, though. I ain't gonna act like that. 5 baby daddies make me not want to be the 6th nigga.
No, nigga, that's that murder mystery coming up out of your ass. That's coming up, nigga.
Yeah.
One of y'all the suspect.
Murder mystery. Just know that before we close this show out, man, we about to close out in some seconds. Just know that your character has already been chosen. You definitely not gonna know about it until you receive what you're gonna receive in the mail, my nigga.
Hey, I already told you, if I'm not the best character, nigga, I have to be the best character. I'm coming too motherfucking far. I'm coming too far not to be the best character.
All right, man. Y'all know what it is.
Okay.
Y'all know what it's always gonna be, and y'all know what it does, man. This has been the Conversation Room podcast, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been one of your two hosts, Mr. KingColeman.
And I'm your boy M Gizzle, aka God's homie. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tapping on likes. Thanks for tapping on shares. Thanks for letting us know you care. You could have been anywhere, but you're right here with us, chilling.
Yes, sir. So tap in with us, man. Out this bitch, y'all be easy, man.
I'm gonna let fade. I'm about to go in here, heat me up some pizza slices, and talk shit to the motherfucker.
And at the door.
Once again, it's the spin, 8 to 10 every Monday. Conversation taking place. All of it's real, some of it's funny. Kick your feet up if you like, at least you're internet connected. Twist a blunt, pour a drink simultaneously, a separate perspective with respect. Being reflective with some peers. Couple hours out of your day, fire in the hole and cheers. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and talk your shit, but make it funky, cause we all gon' sniff. Signing in, KingColeman and them Gizzle. Come on and kick it for a little. Ain't no hating, we debating over topics big and little. If you're ready, let's get it. Let the greatness resume. Welcome to the Conversation Room. Tap in and tap share.